Right. How's it going, everybody? I am doing kind of a shorter stream here with mostly making a video of kind of an idea that I had and utilizing a game that isn't really a fairly utilized game, mostly because the newer gen version of the game obviously is the much more popular version, but I've got some stuff here that I've worked on, also utilizing the Reborn mod for College Hoops 2K8, the PS2 version. And I've mentioned before kind of just how customizable a lot of things are, especially nowadays with being able to do like texture replacements and all that. So I had been working on I'm only like 4 teams deep right now, and I don't even have names attached to them, but I've had kind of some of these teams that I've been working on and an idea that I had, and I don't know really exactly when I'll kind of utilize it or if I'll kind of utilize it, but figured I'd at least kind of show off some of the stuff I've done. Make sure I'm on the correct arena that I have modified, but we'll see kind of how this goes. For the PS2 version of the game, not a lot of people rate it very highly, but we'll see kind of how well this ends up going. But yeah, been doing a lot of texture replacement stuff to kind of give kind of this world, this little world created here, kind of its own life. And pretty happy how stuff has kind of turned out thus far. So with the teams here that I've created, as you can kind of tell with the jerseys, I kind of opted almost for the what would you call it? Almost like the soccer style jerseys, or even I would say the European basketball style jerseys, where the main part of the jerseys is taken up by like a uniform sponsor. I figured if I was going to be making some sort of custom thing, it would probably work out best that they actually had something like that in there. But it's kind of amazing all the different things that you can modify in this. But also, once again, it's a different control scheme than what I usually play, and it's even different than the PS3 version. So I gotta pay attention to that, because a big part of that, like usually when I do, usually in the PS3 version, when I like to do like like the stronger defense, it's the L2 usually. And in the PS2 version of the game, that does an intentional foul. So if I were to go to try to do like a strong defense, it would just intentional foul. And I always still forget too. Andy, 3 years of throwing money at you. Yeah, I know. There we go. So yeah, the gameplay is definitely different than the PS3 version of the game. I still haven't ever really seen if there's like really good post play in the game. I haven't really found like the old like spin move and stuff that you could do when you're backing someone down. I don't think they have that in the PS2 version of the game. So this kind of even goes even further back, where it's like working off of, I think, like College Hoops 2K5, I think, where there's not, like, I guess I could probably do this along with, like, ISO motion, and then even then it's still traveling sometimes. Yeah, there's like weird button combinations if I want to do something that kind of looks like post-play. But yeah, I've modified some of the fonts and obviously logos and stuff from even the Reborn mod that I wasn't the biggest fan of. Oh, no, I don't know why you didn't just go directly in. Let's see about just turning that up a little bit. Not much going on, mostly because I have taken out the... I wonder if with the presentation I could turn on the commentary. I don't know what the commentary is going to sound like. Oop. And it still might be too low. That might still be too low to actually... Let's do like 60. Because I think they still have a lot of like the PS3 version of the commentary.
You're going to stick with them all the way up the floor in the full court. Man-to-man. Dumps it off.
Oh.
Gives a little pump fake.
Oh, that was a long two. Why did I do that? Even worse is like the pick and roll at the time is still wasn't even all that great in like the PS3 version of the game, and it's even worse here. See, they still think it's like the Great Danes.
Number 14 passes to the middle.
Oh my God, I can't get the lid off the hoop. I still can't get the lid off the hoop. Oh my Lord. You know, these games are relatively close. This is a real curse for this particular game, and any version of this particular game in streaming just seems to be absolutely cursed to try to do anything with.
Number 21 calls it in. That's his fourth rebound thus far. That's unattractive, Vern. I hope he realizes that's not his shot, no matter how soft they're defending.
Oh, my goodness. Please. There you go. Some second chance points is nice. The one downside is with some of this stuff, like the numbers, because in the actual Reborn mod, they don't go through and actually change the numbers on any of the jerseys because, unfortunately, some games just do like texture for like 1 through 9 or 0 through 9, so you could actually just do those 10 numbers and then you're okay. But here, it's all like, unfortunately here, it's every number is its own thing. So I think I went to like 30 because this game also has a weird thing where like 16 through 19 don't exist and 26 through 29 don't exist. So it goes to like 15 and then 20. And I think they do that for the 30s and 40s and 50s, and then it just stops at like 55. So yeah, I had an idea with this, and you know, it's a big idea if I were to do it. It would take a lot of different teams. So we'll see how viable it is. And if it's even something people would want to see. Because I would have to do a lot of my of work on my own, not particularly in game. It's usually one of the things I like when I can kind of make a lot of the stuff in game, like in a season mode or something like that.
Number 14 feeds it down low. Picks it up. Nice speed by number 21.
Oh, goodness.
By number 21 from downtown. It's off.
You know, it's kind of funny because I'm using like these sort of sliders that someone made for like an earlier version of the PS2 College Hoops games, which, I mean, it's essentially the same game from like 2K6 on, maybe even 2K5 on. So I figured I could use those. It'll be generally okay. But it is kind of funny because it's a more modern sliders where, you know, everyone nowadays prioritizes like three-pointers. So every once in a while, the AI will just prioritize three-pointers in the weirdest way, where they'll just jack up a three just cause, no matter how guarded they are or not. Kind of like that. So every once in a while, the AI just decides that yeah, we're just gonna shoot a three now. Which, seeing how the NBA's going, pretty modernized sliders.
9.5 minutes left in the half. Number 21 is looking to do something with it. Takes it to the hoop.
Man, he cannot get anything. There we go.
The defense simply cannot.
This isn't played up. No, it is not. Holy shit, were we really shooting from 29%? And it's still only a 2-point game. Imagine, we could be up so much more if we just didn't shoot like absolute trash.
Passes to the left side. Number 24 passes it to the left block. The crossover.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, don't do that.
Pass, right side. From downtown. Hits it.
Jesus. I don't like the little motion blur that they have. I wonder if that's
Albany carries it up.
emulator thing. You just kind of let them take you right over there. Should have been able to. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey, can we call a timeout? Can we call a timeout and learn some shot selection? That should help with our shooting percentage, which is garbage right now. Maybe we should just be putting up some threes. Let me like pick and roll and just put some threes up. There you go. Maybe that's the problem here. I've only shot twice now. Oh my goodness. Is it just going to be a 3-point fest? Is that how this is going to go? I don't know why I felt like I was slurring my words there. It might just because I'm tired. Okay. Okay.
Bring it up the court. They're 2 for 6 from downtown. Number 13, nice little crossover.
Ah, come on. Not able to get like a good steal here. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what to say at this point. They're putting it in. That's fine. We'll see what we can get going here. All right, big man can shoot. So get the bigger man here to set the screen. Oh, that was dumb. But he was already pretty much committed. There we go. Maybe we should beat him under the boards. We haven't been doing great at it, but Even then, the animations were very iffy on that.
The Terriers bring it up. They're shooting 42%. Takes a three. Number 4.
Maybe we can turn this around. I think we can turn this around.
Under 7 minutes left in the half. Sails in.
Maybe not. maybe we can't.
Missy layups are going to get him a quick to the bench firm. Number 14 dumps it to the middle.
A lot of turnovers as well. I think they actively turned down the turnovers between everybody too.
Boston University carries it up. They're ahead.
See, even if you change the name and everything, it still recognizes the team that it was originally.
Number 25 backs in. Pass top of the key. For 3. Gets it.
Is it just going to be a 3-point fest, like all of basketball has become?
Number 14 brings it up. He's shooting 66%.
That's a long 2. All right, see, this is what happens when I decide to just shoot a normal mid-range jumper, which I think also the sliders had turned it down to essentially 0. Almost 0.
Number 14 dishes it inside.
Why is the point guard guarding?
Number 20.
And how did he manage to get a solid...
And he still doesn't sink it. That'll give the coach a pain in the stomach.
There you go. There you go. Nice little layup. You can get something out of it.
The Terriers are making substitutions.
I kind of want to make sure that
The Terriers with the ball, and it's a
that I get pretty much all the. It's weird seeing like the high quality fonts with the ones still from the original.
Don't put anything weak up like that. I'm sure his coach will be telling him that. The tough shot.
Ah, still couldn't make it. That's all right.
There's no arguing that call. He definitely got hacked.
Ew, college. Ah, my goodness.
24.
Did we not get any of those, or did we get the first one but not the second? I mean, technically the mod that I have made is not for college basketball, so it's just utilizing a college basketball game because the NBA version of the game is not what I would want it to be.
The Terriers take it up court. They're ahead.
I think even with like the
Number 13.
with like the emulator and everything kind of upscaling a lot of stuff, because you know a lot of stuff isn't quite upscaled, but looks pretty nice.
No one matched up. Takes it in.
Can we get an and one? No? Okay.
Go ahead with the strike. Just too much.
Force the foul at least.
You're not going to get away with it if you affect the shot that much.
What is the mod? It's just one that I have made and I have not completed. I'm only like 4 teams in. It's just a personal mod that I've made and possibly something for like my stream and channel where I want to make where I wanted to make sort of it's like 60 teams and make like a basketball ecosystem in the game that has like 3 tiers of
Albany with the ball. 9-point spread. Skip pass.
3 tiers of basketball with promotion and relegation, like European soccer style. And I think even some European basketball has it as well. But yeah, I would have to do a lot of manual stuff with it, but I kind of like the idea of making teams to do a bunch of promotion and relegation in it. But you'd have to make a lot of teams to really make it worth it. So that's where I'm at. But I thought about doing it for like football, but also there's like 50 players minimum generally on a professional football team, like American football.
Number 13 dumps it down low. Albany takes it up court. Under 4 minutes left in the half.
All right, we're coming back. We're coming back.
He's not going to miss one of these playing that soft. They need some enthusiasm.
Stern but fair. I don't know. I don't know if you've been around for especially the most recent actual college hoops stream that I did, where I was just like, I can't wait to get rid of all of you. Just,
Dumps it off.
oh my goodness. Come on, you're directly underneath the hoop. What is the problem? You still see some of the stutters, like every once in a while the screen going a bit. You see the emulation get a bit wonky. You can kind of see it there. Oh, saw it a little bit there too. Sometimes it's really good and nice and smooth, and then sometimes it's just eh. There we go. Kind of has a go with that feeling. All right, it is what it is. It's rude, but still. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I feel like the even the second year stuff has been iffy.
Left in the first half. The jumper was buried by number 23. Dumps it off.
I think I've really in my own personal way with a lot of my basketball games, I've really found that sweet spot with what would be an 8-minute quarter. In this case, it's a 16-minute half, but that seems to be like the nice sweet spot for me with a lot of these games that puts the score somewhere in the 80s to 90s.
They're shooting 55% from the field. What a pretty assist from the play by number 13.
Little Rock, Arkansas Razorback. That was the Spartans or something.
The Great Danes bring the ball up, and it's an 8-point game. From inside.
Oh my goodness, this is painful. This gets painful sometimes with these guys. CW Sports. Yeah, I had because the actual version of this, the College Hoops 2K8. By the way, the difference is just night and day with how it looks compared to the texture replacement. NXT chicks here. I want to see some ball. I thought about in a fictional league, especially kind of an upstart, smaller one that's almost supposed to be like the XFL to the NBA, maybe like a slight competitor to the NBA, and who would presumably take them. And my thought was CW Sports, at least for the high tier. Now there's three different tiers of leagues, and my second tier league, I believe, is Fubo, and then my third tier is Unbeaten, which people barely heard of Fubo. And then Unbeaten's probably something that people have almost never heard of. Yeah, I feel like you'd be seeing a lot less of it though, with all the cuts that have been made. But then again, I don't know how many of those women that got cut were simply just NXT women compared to main roster. I know a lot of it was like tag team division women. Damn it. I actually spun just at a great point where I would have been able to have a pretty open shot.
Dumps it off.
Oh my God.
Number 23 was hurt earlier on, and Tracy Wilson has checked on his condition and has this update. Tracy?
Could be on the shelf for a while.
Okay, thanks. No good on the three.
There we go.
15. He'll make that one most of the time. But the D got a break on that one. The buzzer beater.
Hey, all right. We cut it down to 6 at the end. I'll take it.
And we're headed to halftime with the score 42-36.
I haven't hardly seen most of the
Bill, earned the home court advantage.
I haven't hardly seen most of the halftime stuff before with this. I think it's pretty simple. I mean, once again, it's a PS2 game, so.
Number 14 has been lighting it up, Vern, and he's got to be
the only thing I'm really not looking forward to is the idea of the nameplates, because none of these players have names attached to them right now. So obviously, I think for most of these, they would have their names on there. I don't know why the Reborn guy just missed out on some of the things. It just makes it look awful.
Number 4 inbounds the ball, and the second half is underway.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. He's 4 for 7. I guess I can't say much. Man is shooting the lights out right now and keeping us in this.
Well, guys, during the break, I talked with the head coach. He told me that in order to maintain this lead, his team is going to have to change up how they play. He went on to tell me that he was frustrated with all the one and dones.
Oh, come on.
He's going to encourage his team to crash the boards a little harder in the second half, hoping that will give them a few extra scoring chances.
Thank you, Tracy. Quick defensive
reaction. All right. Let's
get
a pick and roll sitting here. Oh, okay. They just. There you go. Oh my God, you were so open. What is your problem? What is your problem? Good Lord. I know 2 of the channels. The last one, you don't know an Unbreakable. No, Unbeaten. You pretty much have to like Google it. And even that, it's mostly like a free channel, I think. Unbeaten is like one of those things you can get on Pluto TV. I think they have their own website. Like on their website, I think you can watch it. I think if I remember right, the last time I turned on Unbeaten on like Pluto, they were airing the MASL finals. I don't know if they officially had the rights to it, but yeah, the Major Arena Soccer League like playoffs.
Number 4
shit.
The Terriers they lead 45-39.
Hey, backcourt. Tubi was one I considered, but I figured since I already had CW Sports that was kind of already tied to WWE, I didn't want to do another tied to WWE one. And I figured Fubo, because Fubo seemed to actually be getting into their own stuff with lower tier sports. I considered shit, I can't remember the name of it. But it's the people that are like a regional, it's like a regional broadcaster that's in charge of like, I think a lot of the Utah stuff, especially like Utah hockey, and I think a couple other things as well. I think they're also the ones that produce, WNBA on Ion, which was another idea that I had. But then I realized also that Ion seemed to specifically just do women's sports. Because I think they also do like whatever the women's soccer league is. They have one of those. They do that as well. So I was like, well, they're probably not going to take a men's league because they seem pretty well set on their women's leagues on Ion. Which, I mean, that's makes sense. Ion is what I would consider to be like strictly a maybe not strictly, but definitely geared more towards women. Yeah, that was another thing I also thought of, and I think I might still end up doing it if I do like something along those lines. But I do want to create sort of my own, whatever my own. I thought minimum wage sports. I thought like I don't know. I thought about like making it my own type of quote unquote sport thing where, you know, if I did like a YouTube series. But I almost didn't want it to specifically be attached to like my channel name. Oh. Oh, come on. He flopped. He flopped.
He took a licking on that one, but he took his medicine and got the charge. Love that. He put his body on the line for the team. Onions.
The PS2 version of the game also is not like they seem to always take double teams a lot better. Double teams don't seem to be too much of an issue. Fox Sports won the third one.
Take it up court. They're looking for their first lead of the game.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. But I wanted something that because I thought about like because you think about some of the what you call it, the regional broadcasting places that do like a lot of the Colorado sports, like for the Nuggets and the Avalanche, it's Summit. So like it's not specifically tied to, you know, and then like for Chicago-based stuff, especially the Cubs, it's Marquee. So I figured I'm like I could probably figure out like some sort of interesting name for my own personal little okay, this is a lot of turnovers. Let's try to like not do that.
Number 14 skips it down low.
The league is located. It's kind of everywhere. Like with 60 teams, it's all over the place. So like it's not any specific deal, and I think that's what it was. I thought about like grassroots sports or something like that, because you know when I think about some of the other mods that I've done and all the lower tier like league-esque things, it kind of makes sense.
Number 20 read that pass and picked it off.
They're just daring me to shoot that, and that's why. Okay. I swear to God, we're going to get this there. Oh, my God. What a fucking steal that was. Take the lead, for God's sakes. There you go. ESPNU or ESPN2? Possibly. But, like, it was going to be one of those things where it was going to be... Like it wouldn't just be like the broadcasters here. It would be like almost I don't even know how to explain it. Like the name of like the segment that it would be. Because I've still got in my head the idea of doing more shorter form video stuff, and it's like now I've got like a few things that I've made because I've had my football mods sitting around for a little bit. I think the last time I actually played my Madden 08 mod, I didn't have everything as together as I did, and like now I've got like an 8-team league set up that I could run games on. And then of course I did the Heartland basketball thing, so I've got the 2K25 basketball league. There you go. Let's do defense.
Boston University carries it up. They're behind by 2.
Yep.
Number 23 passes it to the high post. Pass down low. Goes up. Chokes on the layup. They were giving him that shot, and he couldn't get it down. Tough miss there. Dumps it off.
Oh, Jesus.
Gently drops it in.
You can kind of do a pretty good job of really running in for some layups. It's still kind of a crapshoot as to whether or not the layups work.
For three. Number 4, collected inside. Number 20 brings it up to 3.
Ah, son of a bitch.
40% for the game. Dumps it off. With the crossover.
Come on, double team him.
Releases.
Ah, damn it.
Grabs the rebound inside. Pass, left side.
Ugh. This game can definitely get goofy, I'll tell you that much. I just let him wide open.
Number 4 pulls it down.
Eagles of the basketball known for the
With
hoop
great
like a
feints.
dunk, yeah.
Bring it up.
Ah,
15
shit.
to 5 run. Pass, right side, with the pump fake. Sails
Oh,
in.
no, too far in.
Gets the rebound.
Still, oh my goodness.
Number 13 brings it up court. He's 3 for 3 from deep. The runner inside buries it.
Tried.
Albany brings it up. They're leading by 2. Takes it in. Banks it off the glass and in. How much do you like to see?
I was gonna say, I'd love to know how many points. I can look at that. How many points inside the paint? Let's see. Field goals made 24 compared to that. Yeah, we're up to 43% shooting. Where's the points in the paint? 32 compared to 20. All right. So I mean, like we're over half. Over half of our points are coming inside the paint, which is probably for the better because once we can actually get in there for some decent shots, it's pretty good.
They got out on him and they forced him to rush it a little.
Nope.
Dumps it off.
Okay.
Number 14 intercepted the pass. Launches one from beyond the arc. Puts
Hey, got some more credits. What to use it on? Not sure. All right, let's get you open here. No.
alters his shot.
I think I was hoping to draw a foul there, and it didn't work.
The Terriers
Just didn't work.
doing a great job.
Hey, let's go. That was not expecting that to hit as well as it did.
Boston University calls
We'll just keep up the defense at this point. We're now up by 6.
will bring out some reserves.
I think it's the biggest lead we've had all day.
The Terriers with the ball. It's a
We spent most of it behind, and we finally get in the lead.
number 14. Spin.
I also have made sure to coordinate generally, if at all possible, coordinate which arenas I use
The Great Dane.
depending on what tier of basketball they are. So this Albany team is in the 3rd tier,
Inside.
so they use one of the smaller ones. And I think
Tries to drop
whenever I use one of the other 2 teams, they're in the top tier, so they're going to be in one of the bigger buildings.
to tie it up. Off the front rim and out. Lucky break.
I think I also wanted to try to
Better wake up, because the next
slim down how many people are actually in the crowd, cut out like just a couple of the people that are being copied there, and I think that'll reduce the
brings it up the floor. He's shooting
the
long range. Launches one from beyond the arc. Nails it.
reduce the attendance by like 20%.
Carries it up. It's a 2-point differential. Number 15 passes to the right wing. From long range. Yes.
All right.
Boston University brings it up right around 5 minutes left in the second half.
See, we seem to be successful here.
Swings it to the top of the key.
Maybe this is what I should stick to. Because the legacy mode in this game is not all that much. Like, obviously, besides the actual gameplay itself, it's not all that much worse. Like, the actual recruiting and everything is pretty much what you have on the PS3 version of the game.
Takes a three.
Jesus. Oh, that was his first one of the game, too.
Terriers call time, and they have one left. The Terriers will bring a few more starters back in. Number 13 brings it up with another assist. He'd have 10 in the game. Number 13 passes to the right side.
Oh.
Number 21 bounces it to the middle. Number 13 kicks it out to the top of the key. From deep. Number 20.
There you go. There we go.
The D got away with one there. He had space to shoot, and he usually doesn't miss.
Oh my goodness.
That last layup was
All right.
no good,
We need to
Terriers carry it up, and it's a 5-point
just make sure we don't blow this. We got less than 4 minutes to go. Just don't blow it. There you go.
Number 4 picked it off back there, and that's his third steal so far.
Get that pick and roll.
Dish inside.
Just let him get right inside.
A little something different that time. He's not usually a high-flying act, but if no one's going to challenge him, look out below. Dumps it off.
Up.
Number 24 tries to post him up. The fadeaway was no good by number 24.
Yeah, I think I've mostly unlocked like all the oh shit. Shit. I think I've unlocked all the different buildings, all the different arenas I can use. There's actually a lot more like NBA arenas than I thought there was going to be. And a lot of the like converted NFL arenas like for Final Four and all that. That was another thing I was not planning on seeing. Is a lot of the converted NFL arenas that are in here as well.
Number 14 lobs it to the middle. Number 21 read that pass and picked it off. From 8 feet.
I wish he would have just ran right in.
His fourth rebound thus far.
I don't know why he did that.
University with the ball. They've still got time here.
I mean, we're still up by 7, so it's fine, but
To stop the drought. Can't capitalize. The deep
we can
swing
really
in
put
there.
this game away if we
It's stolen
son of a bitch.
and that'll be his fourth steal so far. Crosses it over.
The turnovers have also been not too great for me.
Number 13
Mhm,
dishes it
mhm.
down low.
Ah, come on.
From deep. Sinks it.
Ah. How do you just hit that turnaround three-pointer like that? Like,
Takes it up
Jesus.
court. 1:34 left in the game. Number 21 passes back to the top of the key.
There you
Puts up
go.
the tray.
Got some room.
That's how you answer. Give up a three and then get it right back. Boston University carries it up. They trail 71-64.
Come on. Come on.
Number 13 dishes to the middle. Number 14 dumps it inside. Shot
Maybe I should just consider that to be like what low-tier basketball would be. A lot of just turnovers.
Number 13 brings it up the floor. He is one assist short of a double-double. For three. Hits the left rim and out.
I think it's fuck. I think we're just gonna be about done here. They're trying. It's still a 7-point game though.
Albany brings it up. 40 seconds left in the game. 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
I wonder if it's a little too far for them to try to
Number 14, pump fakes. Skip pass, right side. Shoots.
Oh, no. No.
Bangs off the side of the rim and out. He grabbed that rebound with his elbows high, using a little intimidation. Behind the arc.
No. All right. Oh, shit. All right. Well, that's fine.
There's the buzzer. The Great Danes beat the Terriers 73-66. It was an interesting contest. Now let's go to Greg Gumbel back in the studio for today's Pontiac game-changing performance.
Is it still Pontiac? Because, like, even a modern version of that.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio.
How long has Pontiac not been a thing? Like 15 years now?
There are some shots that simply crush the spirit of an opponent. The Great Dane got this game-changing shot in the closing moments. It would prove to be the knockout blow in their hard-fought victory. And there's your Pontiac game-changing performance for today. On behalf of Pontiac,
That's all.
of us
You just get a couple
Now, let's go back to Vern Lundquist and Bill Raftery.
just get a couple shots there.
This is Vern Lundquist with Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. Glad
I haven't really seen a lot of the post-game stuff like this either. All right. We'll go ahead and save profile. And we'll check out one of the larger arenas. So, here we go. How far? There we go. This is specifically why I changed the arena so I knew which one was in use.
Welcome, everyone, here at the Cintas Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is going to be a terrific matchup. The Binghamton Bearcats go up against the Hartford Hawks. Hi there. Along with Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery, I'm Vern Lundquist. The Hartford head coach leads his team into the fray today. What's your take, Bill?
The Hartford coach is going all out.
God, I mean, we're going to have to, like, have coach names, too, I think.
All areas of this team.
That's going to be another thing to think about. All right.
The Hawks control the opening tip.
There we go. There we go.
Number 21 dishes it to the middle.
Ah!
That's
All right.
That's not his forte.
Tremendous start already.
You want to consider the kick out next time.
Passes it to the left side. Number 14 anticipated the pass and cut it off.
All right. Good start. Fantastic start.
Sending it in, Vern. Strong finish.
Picked off.
Yeah, cutting down the, especially in the bigger buildings, I think cutting down the attendance,
Passes to the left wing.
like a potentially good
Gets the reach-in call.
30% or so would probably be a little bit better in my eyes.
Dumps it off. Gives the up fake.
Ah,
Hard. He'll take
can never just get a simple and one.
foul. That defender clearly got some contact as he tried to make the shot.
Yep, that's an open and shut case. He got hacked.
Ah. I'm actually kind of surprised how easily I was able to make the Baltimore thing fit, considering it's like 3 different pieces I had to put it in.
6 feet away, number 21 pulls it in.
Oh my goodness, that is that shot.
Because like the Xavier, the XA, VI, and ER are like its own separate things. It was a real pain in the ass.
Alters his shot. Hammers. And he will go to the line.
Easy call on that one. It was pretty obvious he got hit on the release.
Oh, poo.
Number 50 will sit down to avoid further foul trouble.
Oh, my goodness.
The Bearcats with the ball. Under 15 minutes left in the half. Takes a 3. Not this time. Hartford with the ball. They lead by 4.
Let's see here. So they don't seem to have as many good shooters as
Number 50 lobs it to
the big men seem to be a little bit better. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I just spoke way too soon. Why the hell are they blowing open layups? That's one thing I could really do without in this particular game is the idea that they're blowing open layups like this. I don't know why that's happening.
sails in.
But I'm getting a whole lot of I'm getting a whole lot of fouls on this team. So now, if only I could actually finish off.
Come out of the game because of foul trouble.
Oh my goodness, he must be terrible, or I'm terrible. It's probably a little bit of both. I got to be honest.
Left in the half. Far side. Number 11 kicks it out to the right side.
Come on, force him to do something.
Pass left side.
No, no.
Number 14 passes it to the corner. The jumper was
Yeah.
by number 13.
I did see this guy on YouTube that's been doing some videos where he started literally, I think it was in Out of the Park baseball. Literally started in like 1903 with a bunch of the teams that were around in 1903
Tracy Wilson.
for all the various leagues, and made like promotion relegation with like 118. It was like over 100 different teams, and it's like 6 different leagues.
Every trip, they'll be shooting layups on us all game.
Thanks, Tracy. Picked off by number 13
Oh, great.
to take the lead. Finishes with the soft touch.
How can they allow someone to get that wide open?
Hartford brings it up. Under 13 minutes left in the half. Number 50 gives a little
Maybe?
fake.
No? Okay.
Was off the mark by number 50.
This one might not go as well. These guys don't seem to have shooters. So
Number 13
I might do the first half and then do a half of what the hell was that?
pass go out of bounds, and they will give the ball up.
And then do a half of
Off the inbound pass. Reels it in.
of something else I was doing
Bring it up. They're in front.
that I did for a small portion of time on a previous stream.
Number 25 tries to back him in.
Up.
Binghamton is the last to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds.
It would have been easy transition points, but
Stand off the bench.
oh well.
Dumps it off. With the shot.
Oh, wow. These guys cannot just...
Sloppy on the release.
You're right. Just a little
I'm
lost in there. Number 13
not a big fan of how awful we're shooting.
off target by number 25. Hartford with the ball. Right around 12 minutes left in the half. Dumps it off to the bucket.
Oh, my God.
Number 25.
He still can't get anything going.
Fourth rebound thus far.
This has been rough.
Number 20 passes to the top of the key.
Ooh. I was seeing a lot of I don't know if I could say glitching or like frame lag. I think that's probably what it was, like some sort of frame lag.
Behind the arc. Off the front rim and out.
How about the hustle of the little guys?
There you go.
Moving away from the big fellas.
Dumps it off. To end the drought.
I'm forcing it now, and that's probably not a good idea.
2-point game.
I need to just
To the rack.
all right. Well, at least we're playing good enough defense for right now, but shit.
They have really been struggling offensively. The tough shot. Corrals the miss.
Oh my god.
Number 13, the step back from the paint. Bangs off the side of the rim and out.
We cannot get any form of.
Basket here.
Oh, why did you stop? All right, fine. I'll take the 2 points, but I don't know why you didn't. The way you stopped. I was trying to push you in to do a layup, but then you didn't do it. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I mean, I'll accept the 2 points. Okay, that was just.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Some of these old games, I'm not the biggest fan of how they deal with passing because they seem to really take a lot of the passing lanes very literally. They don't seem to take into any sort of effect
To give them the lead, leaves it up and in.
the idea of maybe passing around them. Man, we are both doing terrible though, in the mid-30s.
One-on-one. Launches one from beyond the arc.
No, now they're getting their shooting.
They wasted no time right there. The opportunity was there, and they seized it.
Gives a little pump fake. Dumps it off. Offline with the layup.
Maybe we should really start shooting more threes, man, because a lot of these layups are just not landing for nothing. I don't know why. These layups just don't want to land for anything.
Steps back to the rim. They fouled hard, and he'll take a trip to the line.
A little too aggressive right there. I like that he's not afraid to be physical, but that was too much.
Number 22 comes in off the bench. The Bearcats will go with a
They're
different
just
look.
changing out everybody. All right.
The Hawks bring it up. They're behind 13-10. Number 15. with
There you
their
go.
step
He was
back.
open. He just can't shoot anything. Just can't score.
The ball up. Just over 9 minutes left.
We don't have any shooters. We don't seem to have a lot of good shooters. That's not helpful at all.
The fadeaway. Number 22 yanks it down inside. Hartford with the ball. They're shooting 28%.
There you go. There you go. Pretty well open. Should be able to make it. Good Lord. I'm like, you got pretty much an easy lane to the hoop. I swear to God, if you fumbled that one.
Tosses it up court.
Just shoot from there. Come on, you want to shoot a three? Shoot a three.
Number 22 backs him down. Passes far side. Tries to back him in.
Oh.
For three.
Oh my God. Really?
A highlight reel.
Really? That they make that shit?
Hartford carries it up. They're trailing by 4. Dumps it off.
We couldn't do that.
From downtown.
Hey, there you go. Something. It's something at least. Lord.
Fires it way up court.
Man, I got a wacky schedule at work.
Number 30 dumps it down.
I got to only have to do a half day today, but it was because I had to
Snags
take my mom to her physical therapy. So that was a whole ordeal because I had to use her vehicle
Take it up court. They're 6 for
because
15.
mine sits too low for her.
Backs down. Binghamton was the last to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. The Hawks will bring in some players from off the bench. Number 14 got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor.
I'll just need
They'll
a
try to
moment.
retake the lead. Pass, top of the key.
Thank you.
Number 20 gives the up fake.
Can't wait to get paid too.
Inside.
I got more
Take the lead.
Joshi cards.
Gets the ball
I'm having a
inside.
problem with From Japan for some reason, and they sent me an email this morning about it because I sent them an email because
Kick out.
I ordered a thing.
Number 20 intercepted the
I ordered an autograph book, and I paid for it, and then they still haven't ordered it, and I emailed them. I'm like, hey, I know Golden Week is a thing and holidays and such, but you guys have like, he cannot figure out.
14 skips it down low.
But like, you guys haven't ordered this thing, and it's been like a week now. Is there a reason? Can I get an update?
They're shooting
And they're just like, we've been looking into it. What do you mean you've been looking into it? I paid the money, the store and all that. Like, it's,
the ball. About 6
why are you looking into it? It's nothing bad. Just
Number 13
friggin' buy the shit.
the top of the key.
More Konamic autographs. I am looking into getting some more portraits. Probably some more Miku portraits. My friends,
Tough shot.
one of my friends was asking about that.
He got hacked.
She's like, who's the tiny blue girl?
We'll see if he
Oh, that's Miku Kanai. I forget where we saw her in. I think it was Seedling. You know, it was like one of the latest Seedling shows.
The Hawks bring it up the court.
And probably see more Miku stuff. I think Ice Ribbon. I want to say Ice Ribbon has its own like little its own like premium thing,
Three-point range.
like streaming deal. I think it's just the Nico thing though. I thought they had a YouTube deal,
The Hawks bring the ball up. Under
something
6
with their
minutes
YouTube
left
as
in the
well.
half. Dumps it off. Number 23 passes it to the outside. Number 14 dumps it to the middle. Sends it
Oh,
down.
really?
Drop it in, but it won't go.
don't put anything weak up like that.
This was always just really annoying about college hoops in general.
Goes up. Doesn't get the
Okay, at least they're doing terrible too. I appreciate when it's not just one team completely
dumps it off.
crap in the bed. Hey, there you go. That one actually looked scripted. Hang on. That one actually looked scripted. Hang on. Yeah, that one just felt like it was very weird how all the momentum just died when it hit. It didn't feel like it should have gone in. But it did. It felt like momentum died a little bit more than realistically so.
He's gonna foul him that late on an attempt.
Shit.
Grabbed inside by number 14.
Yeah, I need more Miku portraits. They've come out with even more. They're somewhere in the 50s or something, and there's some pretty decent ones. Maybe just a couple. Just a couple.
The top shot. Number 22 grabs the rebound. Hartford carries it up. They're shooting 40% from the field.
And it's around that time that they should probably be having some sort of TJPW thing with portraits. I don't know. They did the
Take it up strong.
Checkies.
About 4.5 minutes left.
So maybe they're not doing the what? Really? With that defense and everything, and just the turnaround, we got dudes who are like literally like 6 inches underneath the hoop and somehow can't put the ball in, even after no one's like jumping after him. But just easy peasy turnaround 3-pointer. Who cares? We got it.
Number 25 tries to back down from about 19 feet. Nope. That's the shot you work for, Bill. Even though
That's I didn't want to do that. Oh my God! I hit the right trigger to pass to X, and then it went away like a split second before I pressed X.
hurry it up. They're leading 24.
Ah.
Pass, cross court. Steps back. Takes it up. Lays it right in. Hartford takes it up court. They're 10 for 24 from the floor. To the
Oh, come on. There you go. Just put it in.
No good on that layup by number 23. Pass, left side.
How in the hell are they? How is everybody so awful in this game?
Thus far.
Just putting the ball in the hoop.
Trip to the bench, Fern. Takes the shot.
There you go.
The jump shot. Gets it to go with the
Stand directly in front of hoop. Put ball in hoop.
Binghamton carries it up.
Somehow they cannot figure out step number 2.
Beyond the arc. Good.
What the fuck? I couldn't do that if I tried, though.
Wait a minute. Number 50 swings it to the right side. From deep.
Ah. Boo. Just change everyone out.
Binghamton with the ball. 2:56 left in the first half. Number 13 passes it to the right side.
Ah.
Number 24 is whistled for reaching in, and that's his first foul of the game.
Hey, let's go.
That's his third steal so far. What a phenomenal steal. That's showing
What the fuck? Why?
it's to move. Binghamton brings it up. And it's a
Why?
foul game.
Ah.
The Hawks touched it last, right before it went out of bounds.
They seem to do a good job sometimes of actually getting their hands on the ball. There you go.
14.
Please. Couldn't be any easier to make that layup.
Gets the lay-in.
It's such a fundamental layup. I'm glad we can make fundamental layups.
Fires it way up court. Pass, right side.
And also have a rate of dunking that is that of a WNBA game,
Dumps it off.
which is to say one every about 340 games.
Lob, inside.
To be fair, I guess they probably wouldn't highly rate. Oh my God. Really?
Problem for him, Vern.
4 for 8. Good Lord.
Number 21 brings it
So
up.
they're shooting 50% from 3-point range, for God's sake.
For three.
We do not have the guys to do that, I don't think.
Way above the rim. Binghamton takes it up court. It's a 5-point game. Fires the three.
Good Lord, man. Of course, this would all probably change once I actually,
Dumps it off.
if I actually do
His shot.
certain rosters and have stuff lined up for that. I have no idea how that would look, but
By the contact there. Good call.
Binghamton takes it up court. 1:15 left in the first half. Dish down low.
I wonder if that's the thing that they're trying to decipher, like they're looking into, is the contents of the book that I'm getting.
To the baseline.
And they want to make sure they're not buying anything too objectionable.
He was late getting
which, like, I've not ever utilized my account for that sort of thing. So I feel like I have a tier of account with them that they would know I'm not trying to buy super objectionable content. But hopefully I get something from them. I'm just going to let the CPU figure itself out. Item arrival notification.
Can't convert the layup. There's nothing he can do but shake his head on that one and move on.
The 3-ball.
Hey, we actually made a nice 3. Is it another card? It is another card. I think it's all the cards I've won so far. So all my cards. Besides the... What the fuck?
The Bearcats were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Number 14.
Point 1. We're not going to get anything up. No.
And we're headed to halftime with the score 35-32. Now it's time to bring you our player of the half. Bill?
These teams are so evenly matched, Vern. I'm not surprised.
All right. We'll use another half of the of gameplay. I haven't done really anything with it yet. Yeah, it's these two teams. I've done next to nothing with these so far, besides change some heights. Honda Center, Anaheim. Yeah, I mean, if I was doing this, 8,000 seems like a lot for what that actually looks like. But yeah, get an idea after I've moved some stuff around as to how well potential like AAU stuff would work.
Hi there, everyone. We're here at Holt Arena. We're really excited.
How
to bring you
youth
this
basketball would do. Already a great start. You can't really even tell, but
The Eagles.
there you go.
Get the tip and we're underway.
Biggest person out there is 5'3". They still move a little quick for me, so I think I'd have to. I don't know. Like their movement already is relatively slow. I made them pretty slow.
Tracy.
Thanks, guys. Earlier on, I caught up with the head coach. He told me he was looking forward to this game because of how evenly matched these teams are. He said it's always a good indication of what direction you're headed in when you face a team that is almost a mirror image of yourselves. We'll see what indication he gets today, but
Yep.
Thank you, Tracy.
It was kind of funny because I've turned down the dunking. Like their dunking ability is at minimum. And I actually did somehow, with a bunch of 4'8" people, still manage a dunk.
Number 45 tries to post him up. The turnaround was made by number 45.
I don't know how the game manages to even allow you to dunk when you're at bare minimum, but it did somehow.
Takes it in. Number 34 pulls it in. Eastern Washington brings it up. They're leading 4-1.
Yep. I think I'd have to turn down some of their shooting and other
Brings it to the right side.
athletic abilities as well. I turned their speed way down too. It's all in like the 30s and 40s.
Capitalized on the offensive rebound.
So they are not fast by any means. So they can't just sprint down the court like a full-grown human,
Long range.
full-grown man. Still can shoot threes. I wonder, is that a thing in youth basketball too? Has that whole like NBA highlight stuff seeped over into, I'd love to know if that's seeped over into youth basketball and then everybody just shoots threes half the time too.
Number 4.
I can imagine that being a thing, an actual thing.
Nice interior defense.
I remember when I played, they really harped on like the fundamentals and such. Now everyone just, you know, gets their tape. And that's usually with either cutting to the hoop and beating people with dribble moves or jacking up threes. Ah.
Is tagged with the reach, and that's his first foul. Number 10 passes it to the middle.
Hey, let's go.
Jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal.
Ah, he did it. I gave him an open lane, and he managed to break physics to actually hit that dunk. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do about that. Like, I think I could turn the dunks way down on the sliders, but then I'd have to like make sure that if I'm doing like not youth basketball, that they're still able to dunk. It's funny because it used to be the thing in 2K games because the minimum is a 35. So I have them set at like a 35 dunk rating. And it used to be that they wouldn't even give you the most basic of dunk packages until at least 40. So it's interesting to see. I wonder if I would probably have to make sure to turn down the time too, because 16-minute halves. I don't know what youth basketball plays on. I have to feel like they play like, they probably don't play like 10-minute halves, but I can't imagine they play 16. No foul. And I'm sure all the other youth basketball places have their own thing. Like, it's not a consistent deal.
Might have rushed that one just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over anxious.
Dumps it off. Number 3 passes to the left side. Number 14 dishes down.
Oh my goodness. So I'm not sure where I want to base this youth basketball off of. I've had different ideas for locations as to like where I would want this to be located, and I'm still not 100% sure just yet.
From 17 feet out, it drops. The Eagles with the ball. They're 4 for 10 from the field. Pass, cross court.
I hate being as tired as I am. I feel like I didn't, you know, I feel like I didn't have that little of sleep, you know. It might just be, why did you do that? I'm not sure what it is. I had to get some more melatonin, but I was lazy and didn't go anywhere that I usually like get my gummies. Because usually I kind of like to have the gummies, but now I have them in actual pill form, so it doesn't. So now it's just going to feel like I'm taking actual medicine. And it's not melatonin, it's something else to help you sleep, I guess. It's really weird how, for some reason, like some of the, you know, lesser tier grocery, I should have just gone to Walgreens. Like Walgreens had what I was looking for, but I just wanted to get everything at once because it was raining. So that's really my fault. for not just taking the one extra stop.
To give them the lead, gets it to go.
It's fine. I got like a really bare bones amount too,
Idaho State takes it up court. Right around 10 minutes left in the
because
half.
I'm sure I'll be less lazy in a few days, or even on the weekend
The tough shot.
when I'm already like buying food and stuff.
Too much defensive pressure on him to take it to the tin with ease.
Takes it in. Number 4 grabs the rock. The Bengals bring it up. Just 1 point separating the teams. Pump fakes. Shoots from the post.
Sure, with a hand in his face and everything, despite the fact that we just never seem to be able to do that
We'll bring in some players from off the
at any point in this game or previous games. They're just able to do that.
with the ball. They're
All right.
42% from the floor. Pass, left side. Number 24 backs him down. Off the glass and in by number 24.
Although it would be kind of fun to paint these courts in a particular way where it just looks like a YMCA that
Takes it up.
you know, youth basketball is being played at. Obviously, it wouldn't be for,
There's no
you know, all the teams and everything, but it'd be kind of fun.
Snatch.
Why?
24. Eastern Washington brings it up. They lead 14-13. Number 34 tries to back down. From the wing. Missed it. Number 20 dishes to the middle.
There you go.
Pretty
Hey, look at that.
31.
We're able to make something happen.
The Eagles bring the ball up. They're 7 for 16 from the field. Lob inside. Backs down.
Let's see what I can get going here. There you go.
Number 14.
I wonder if the turnovers need to be turned down. That might be another dunk. These kids are defying all sorts of gravity, laws of physics.
Eastern Washington carries it.
These are like NBA tier like hoopers right here. If they're, you know,
Number 10 skips it to the wing. Tries
4'8" and dunking.
the 15-footer.
It was impressive enough when you had like Nate Robinson doing it. Now we have 11-year-olds a foot shorter than him doing it.
Glides in. Tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go. Eastern Washington takes it up court. About 7.5 minutes left in the half. Dumps it off.
They gotta just keep wasting their time going back and forth. Ah,
Puts it in
damn.
for 2. The Bengals with the ball. They're shooting 46% from the floor. Unloads.
Ah, come on. All right. I shouldn't have hesitated. I had a much clearer path. Yeah, see, I hesitated for like half a second.
The Eagles bring it up the court. They're down 19-16.
Because I got done and I was like, oh, this worked. I have a free shot. And then I didn't just immediately take it.
Number 3 passes down low.
Another one.
Off for the dunk by number 31.
He's not the flashiest.
These kids got flubber in their shoes.
Take it to the tin.
Eastern Washington with the ball. Under 7 minutes left in the half.
You know, the way I feel sometimes at the towards the end of this, especially with how tired I am, I really
Number 30
should
dishes it down low.
start earlier. And I tell myself that, just like I told myself,
The finisher.
really,
Number 30.
really,
The miss. Eastern
just like I told myself, you know, at the beginning of the year that I was going to stream a lot more, and I'm still trying to get that done. You know, things happen, but you know, then there's a lot of times where I'm just lazy or tired.
Number 24 backs him down from deep.
And really, I got nobody to blame but myself.
The Eagles touched it last, right before it went out of bounds. Substitution on the court. Idaho State takes it up court, and it's a 5-point game. Number 30,
Ah,
with
boo.
the charge, and that's a turnover.
How about the job by the defender there? Way to step in front and take the charge, young fella.
Eastern Washington with the ball. Right around 6 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, see, this is a big part of why I just couldn't. I mean, I guess we're still Eastern Washington, but yeah, they still referred to all the old teams and such.
Snags it by number 14.
So I think even if you change the name, that's not going to change the.
Skip pass, right side.
Good God.
Collected inside.
I mean, I guess because technically they're, you know, middle schoolers, they're going to blow a lot of these easy layups. Doesn't make it any less frustrating, honestly.
Goes up, lays it right in. Eastern Washington brings it up, and it's a 5-point game.
I also kind of forgot, but I needed to make sure that I did a stream tonight. Is watch the rest of the Marvelous show that I have not watched. We've watched pretty much all the first round matches from the most recent one. And we still have all the rest of them to do.
The Eagles carry it up under 5 minutes left in the half. Number 4 passes to the corner. Number 30 lost track of his position and stepped on the
I am glad that they opted to get the Americans out in round 1, so I didn't have to deal with that nonsense.
Number 20 dumps it inside. Number 14 with the pump fake. Great.
Hey.
And then the jumper nailed by number 14. Eastern Washington.
New Japan Resurgence. They keep advertising that to me. That's in like Toronto, though, isn't it? A lot of times they're in Chicago, but I don't think they're in Chicago. And it's on Friday. Like I got other stuff I gotta do. Even if it was in Chicago.
Dumps it off.
Can you throw a pick?
Number 3 lobs it down low.
What?
By number 32.
I gotta check the ratings on like layups, man, because this is like, because they're blowing like uncontested layups too. It's really weird.
This is the easy one.
That's not his forte, Vern. He might want to consider the kick out next time.
To the rim. Lays it in.
See, even that was like semi-contested, not hardly contested, but still. There was a guy in the way, and we made it.
The Eagles bring it up the court. They're trailing by 9.
Yeah, I feel if I did this, 10 minutes would probably be the halves to use.
The Eagles will get a few more starters back into the game. The Bengals take it up court. A basket.
Hey, we got a shooter.
A double-digit lead.
Yeah, let's make those ridiculous threes. I want to try to make those ridiculous threes that
Eastern Washington brings
the AI seems to make for whatever reason.
Slides in. Number 31.
Too far in, maybe?
That's his 5th rebound in this one.
Missy layups are going to get him a quick trip to the bench, Vern.
pump fakes. Behind the arc. Number 45 snatches the rebound. Eastern Washington carries it up.
Look.
They're shooting 38% from the field.
Okay. I thought you were gonna just shoot it. Shoot it. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got room. Show me how dumb this is. That. Oh. Okay. That's still dumb, but. Blew a well, I guess if the not only is it bad enough with the realism that they're even getting up for dunks, but then they're at least blowing dunks. This is really something.
The Eagles bring the ball up. They trail 31-20. Tries to back him in. For three.
I almost wish this is one of the newer 2Ks where
They just dared him.
they had dunk packages so I could take those off and not have to worry about
Brings it up the floor. He's
youth basketball players dunking
number 10. Swings
on a
it.
10-foot hoop.
Number 45 backs down. Number 32.
What we got? What we got?
Post him up.
Nope.
Shoots the turnover.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Way to square up off the quick turnaround.
Let's
That's how you
just,
do it, Vern.
yeah, let's just assume that.
Idaho State carries it up. 1:23 left in the
All
first
right,
half.
let me see here. Hey, there you go. Nice wide open.
Downtown.
Hey, we actually made it too. This would just need a YouTube logo. Like, no one's going to pay for... And also would need the stands at least like half empty. Like, this is way too many people
Eagles carry it up. They trail
at what would be a youth basketball game. I wish they had that. That's something that I haven't ever seen in any sports game outside of like Wrestling Empire, is being able to actually control
Goes up to the challenge on that
the attendance, like how
the tough
high the attendance percentage is.
It's picked off by number
I think no other sport wants to be willing to let people to do anything about that.
The Eagles.
At least in exhibition mode, I know like PS3 NHL games had that, but it was very much a hidden thing. It wasn't something that you could actually do just within the game like a normal person. Like, you actually utilizing the had to utilize the tool to have
Plays it right in.
to have certain stuff like that.
Fires it way up court.
Okay, he'll probably blow it anyway. No? Wow. Look at that.
Did these guys get on him before he gets to the rim?
He looks so big, and then you forget he's like 5'3".
Crosses it up court. Shoots a three. No good. That
Well, we've
puts
been
the
able to
halftime
manage
score
some good stuff here,
38-24.
up by 14. And that's kind of how I wanted to do the deal with the one half of the one thing, the one half the other thing. Well, it was only like an hour and a half, so it's kind of a shorter stream, but this is basically what I wanted to show off as a potential thing. And like I said, like some of these 2, 3, 4, 5, like all the way up to like Big East is supposed to be filled with like custom teams. So you can kind of see I've only got the 4 right now. And I still got to change these over as well. And then I got to go to the next one and change these all over. So it's a lot. And we'll see if I'm even, if I get far enough in to even consider it worth it. But we'll see. But just wanted to do that. Couple games there. Showcase, there's not a lot of, people I think who play this version of the game for obvious reasons. You know, PS3 is obviously the superior version, but there's something to be said about the PS2 version as well. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys watching. I think I'm already at a point where I feel like I'm getting ready to just phase out my brain. So thank you. And anyone who watches this on YouTube, I thank you for watching as well. And I will see you guys next time.